to try and, try to make this as easy as possible. So, this first, this right here is our prediction. So, our target behavior, we said it was man's, right? I'm sorry for that. And then the IV is FCT. Okay, so we have a kid that is manding twice per day. Okay, that's our baseline daily. Okay, so in the prediction section, the only thing we're doing is just saying, hey, if you don't do anything, nothing's gonna happen. And that's what's happening here. See? So this would have continued if nothing would have happened, So if we don't introduce any intervention, nothing's gonna happen to the data. So meaning that the kid will probably just either decrease manding, or just stayed at that frequency of 2 times per day. Okay, that's prediction. Okay, now in yellow we have the affirmation of the consequent, which we are going to tell the parent, hey, we need to do something. If not, this is what's gonna keep happening. Nothing's gonna change, right? So the parent's like, okay, you need to prove it to me because I'm not going to believe you until I see it, right? So then this is where we come and we introduce FCT for the first time, and we see that now the kid is manding at, let's say 10 times per day, right? And so we just proved that FCT was effective, right? But we all know that we need more than one condition of treatment in order to demonstrate the experimental control, right? So this is where we go and we say, hey, okay, I know you proved to me that using FCT, my child started manding 10 times per day. But, I would need to see you do it again, or, what if we stop doing it to see if he'll go back to baseline? That's what's called verification. See? So verification is simply just removing FCT. So now we're not doing anything, right? We're not targeting, we're not using FCT no more. We have removed this, and so see how this is dropping, near baseline level. So once we remove the FCT intervention, now we have again twice per day, or maybe it doesn't have to be twice, but 3 daily, whatever. So there's definitely a drop, right? There's definitely we can prove to the parent, hey, so I already proved to you here that if we didn't do anything, that this was going to continue. You didn't believe me, so I went ahead and I introduced this, and we saw a significant change in manding behaviors because he started doing it 10 times per day. And then you didn't believe me yet, so I went ahead and I removed it. So now we are seeing a drop in behaviors, again. And so this right here is just a predicted level of responding if, we would have continued the FCT, okay? And just again to remind you, the solid points are what actually happened. They're like real data. And then the the open data points are just predicted levels of responding based on the previous condition. Okay, so we're here. We verified with the parent, hey, so I did what you wanted. I removed my intervention and we are back to 3 times per day. Okay? So now we're going to tell the parents, so we are now going to replicate what we did here on condition treatment 1. This is not the best example because it says treatment 1 and treatment 2. For this example, I'm only using 1 intervention. This graph is in Cooper, but I'm just using it for example purposes. Let's pretend this is just condition 1 and condition 2. Now it's the same treatment, okay? So now that we have gotten to 3 times per day, we tell the parent, now I am going to introduce my intervention again, and I'm going to show you that the behavior is going to increase again. So see, we are back at 10, if not more, mans per day. Okay? So basically, the intervention is introduced again to demonstrate experimental control, meaning that we didn't only introduce it once and we got what we wanted, but we introduced it twice. Okay? I hope it makes sense. I know this is a very confusing topic. If something does not make sense or if I said anything wrong, the most common error in life, in ABA, in our world is human error. So I'm not perfect, just, I'm trying my best. I did use Cooper for this, and I use Cooper for all of my materials. So if I missed anything, just reach out to me and I'll try to explain it. And then the last thing here, this right here would be the predicted level of responding if we have just stated, here, like at the verification stage. Okay? So this is just basically like what would have happened if we had not introduced the intervention for the second time.